Hello and welcome to Critical Strike 134. I'm Josh, and here with me is Bill.
Hi.
And Kyle.
I can neither confirm nor deny the presence of crushing.
Make crushing great again.
I have one question for you, Kyle.
What's that?
What are you crushing?
The poos.
Yeah, that's one thing we haven't ever mentioned.
That's true.
No, it had to have been mentioned.
No, I don't think we've ever mentioned it.
It's been going on for like a year. It had
No, not a year.
Oh.
It was like the summer when you came up. Because we were talking about somebody that I was...
I think I was playing The Division, wasn't I?
Yeah, we were playing The Division.
Yeah, that's when it came up. Definitely no podcasting in that time.
Remember that game, The Division?
I do. It was
really
a lot
fun
of
until
fun.
it stopped
Yeah.
being fun.
I don't remember that game existing.
It was fun.
It was okay.
I mean, yeah,
It got boring.
I got $60 out of it.
yeah, I got $60 out of it, man.
I don't think I got $60 out of it.
I played it for like 50 hours or so.
No. Maybe.
No, it has a counter on there.
If I
can
looked
open it
at
up
the
and find
counter,
out.
90% of mine would be like idling.
I don't know if it counts when you're idling or not.
Don't take that away from me, Bill.
Because it kicks
think
you
it
out
does.
pretty quick. Like that, didn't it? If you sat there too long, it would bump you from the game pretty quick.
I don't actually remember that.
I don't think I
because-
ever got logged out.
Yeah, I was never idle in that game. I was always doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually had quite a bit of fun with that game. I played that game for 62 hours.
Holy shit.
It
Yeah.
was fun until you got to that that land. That
Oh, the Dark Zone or something?
yeah. I didn't want to be racist about it.
I played enough to get to level 31 there, got my character to level 30, and then that was enough. Because I think all
Like, I
of
wa-
the DLC was just stuff that just added more
Cut from
bullshit.
the game.
Yeah.
Like I went into the dark zone and then I remember getting shot, and I was like, all right, I have now had my fun with this game and I'm out.
Maybe
Remember
if you...
the ending being really dumb bullshit. Like, that didn't fit at all with the whole rest of the game.
Oh yeah, definitely some stuff cut out, and then there's just that random guy or... Oh no, the proper ending where you had to fight the fucking helicopter,
Yeah.
which was just stupid.
This is more video game talk than we do in the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Already at the
Kyle,
beginning of the
how's your
podcast.
asshole?
We,
Let's
we go
talk
from
about
crushing the we go from crushing the puss.
to
the
actual
Division.
game discussion.
Yeah, I don't like
People
this.
don't come here for this. Everyone shut it off already. Well, I guess
Kyle's being way too coherent about his view on a video game. This clearly isn't right.
well, now that everyone's gone, you guys want to talk about how much Israel sucks?
I have no opinion on Israel. I don't.
I've got water all over me now.
Oh boy.
Because I didn't want to spray carbonated water everywhere. This is the worst. Thanks, Bill.
Is it
Kyle's a
seltzer?
squirter.
Seltzer? Don't you drink seltzer?
I
Seltzer?
do drink seltzer.
Seltzer.
Ugh.
I like sparkling water. It's delicious.
Ugh.
Never had seltzer though.
Sparkling water tastes like ass because it's got all that fake sugar in it.
Yeah, I hate sparkling water.
What do you mean? There's no sugar. It's like carbonated water.
No, there's a difference between seltzer water and sparkling water. Mm-hmm. Sparkling water has sugar in it.
There's no sugar in the sparkling water I have. It's not flavored. It's just water.
Is it like what, Perrier?
Yeah, something like that. That's what I mean.
Okay. That's mineral water.
Yeah, it's good. It has bubbles.
Okay. Yeah, so that's mineral water, which is different from sparkling water, which is different from seltzer water.
You know that scene at the end of the Seinfeld series where they're like, did we have this conversation already? I'm pretty sure you and I had a lengthy conversation about what defines all of these things. Yeah. But there is a variety of them. Like the Trader Joe's is basically just like, it's real bubbly like a soda, like a cheap soda would be, but it's not like the fine champagne like bubbles you get in something that's a little better. Like a Perrier or something.
I just use a soda stream, and I just drink that.
Are you the last American still using one of those?
What?
I haven't-
didn't realize they went out of favor.
I don't know.
They're awesome.
I haven't heard anyone say SodaStream in a long time.
I've saved a shit. Well, I know the reason for that, but we'll leave that undiscussed.
Okay.
But there's a shit ton of fucking money saved from using the Soda Stream because I drink like 2 liters of that a day.
Of the sparkling water, not soda, right?
Of the
carbonated water.
Seltzer water.
Okay. Yeah. Fun shit. So, Josh, current status of your stomach?
Oh yeah, how's that going?
I mean, it is no different really. I've been in a lot of pain still. Still on the medication. I actually go to see the doctor on Monday.
Weren't you supposed to see the doctor like last week?
No.
I feel like you
for
were.
some reason I thought you were supposed to.
No. I feel like I had a couple setbacks, and I feel like they're my fault. Like when I go over my friend's house to watch a couple football games, and I drink like 6 beers, and I'm not supposed to have alcohol.
Yeah.
And I also had some spicy food. I'm not supposed to have some spicy food.
Yep.
And I spent the rest of the week in pain and regret. And then I did it again the next week.
God damn it,
Why would
Josh.
you do that, Josh?
Yeah, I don't know. We've already established, Kyle, talking offline, I am not a smart man.
Yeah, you are not.
So I did have kind of like... I don't want to get into that, actually.
Butt stuff?
They changed the way Origin looks. It looks stupid now.
You still have Origin installed? Anyway.
I was curious to see what my playtime was for...
That wasn't through Origin.
It was Ubisoft,
What
bro.
was it through?
You play?
God damn it.
I opened up Origin for nothing?
I did, and I have to fucking...
Now I gotta uninstall Origin?
Yeah.
No, so the whole stomach thing, it is what it is. I'm still on the medication. I'm not getting the reflux like I did, so that's definitely working. The stomach definitely feels better. Like, I don't throw up every morning. Well, maybe like once a week I throw up in the morning, which is far better than every day like I was before. So.
Yeah.
That is a noticeable bump, a noticeable improvement.
Did kind of have my own, like, tomato soup incident like Kyle did.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's fucking
no.
awful.
That's a little weird to go through.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is very, like, I remember, it actually happened at work. I never go at work. And so, I'm not going to be on the normal bathrooms like the rest of the plebeians. So I go up to the 3rd floor.
How dare you
the
pass
executive
waste
bathroom.
in the presence of Josh?
To where accounting is.
Oh, God. Do they, like, all shut their doors and cower? Like raiders coming into a small village?
Oh, God, he's back.
So I went into their nice,
It's Laser Guy.
pristine bathroom. And, I'm doing my business. And
Wait,
like
why are
Kyle,
the
I have
bathrooms
to-
different? Aren't they all the same bathroom, basically? Just to stack up the building?
What?
Aren't the bathrooms all the same? Why would the one up there be any different than where
No,
you're
theirs
at?
is really nice, man. They have, like, it's beautiful up there.
What?
The bathrooms in my office building vary from floor to floor.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, the first floor bathrooms are very different from the second, and the second are very different from the third.
I would have guessed that since don't you have to wear, like, hairnets and all that kind of shit, that your bathroom would be super clean. Because aren't you in, like, a clean area?
I mean, I'm not going to use the same bathroom as the rest of the little people.
Okay. Anyway, you go up there.
Hey, just check it out, and my business is all tomatoey, and
Jesus, dude.
like I remember going back down to my desk, and I was sitting there, and everybody's looking at me, and they're like, "You look like you've seen a ghost." And I was like, "Yeah." And like, I don't know if it happened with you, Kyle. Like, you're sitting there contemplating after it happens.
Reflect.
Well, at first it's like you cycle through what you ate. It's like, did I eat tomato soup? And it's like, no, you did not eat tomato soup.
Yeah.
And it's like, blood. That's blood, right? Can't be anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
And you make some like,
And then like
questions.
the phone immediately comes out. Shat blood. What do?
I didn't look that up. What I did is like, I just sat there and I was like, all right, something's not right. And then I went back to work. And then like for the rest of the week, I was basically monitoring the situation myself. I never told the doctor.
Well, I was just like, fuck. Because like a couple weeks before, my brother was diagnosed with either ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. They couldn't figure out what it was at the time, so he was like, well, if anything weird happens, just go to the doctor. Just like, I was shitting blood, and I was like, oh, I probably should go to the doctor. So I did that, and I was like, fuck. And since I had PPO, I was like, let's just go to the butt doctor, like, immediately. And
No butt doctor for this guy.
Then Kyle got a colonoscopy.
No colonoscopy for this guy.
Wait,
Fortunately for me, that was kind of like the one time. There was maybe like a little bit here and there, but it hasn't happened since.
but
So,
but bad things happen in the bathroom. Why wouldn't you go to the butt doctor?
because it hasn't happened since.
But it happened once.
Yeah, so there might be a problem.
That could have been the ulcer,
Yeah.
and the ulcer is being treated.
Yeah, but you might have an ulcer in your intestines.
Well, you know what?
which
I
is
got to deal with
different-
one.
Which is different than an ulcer in your stomach.
You're falling apart, Josh. Go to the doctor.
I have to deal with one ulcer at a time. I can't
He's like a
deal.
Mr. Potato Man where half the pieces are missing at this point.
You remember the scene in The Fly where like shit's falling off his body and he's getting worried? Josh just like, fuck it. He doesn't even
He's
put him in the
like-
cabinet. He just throws him away.
Yeah, he's like, oh, more teeth.
Look, one ulcer is already being dealt with. The other one can wait. I don't have time for this.
Isn't that how you got the fucking ulcer you have? I can wait.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I hope for the best, mate. I do.
Also,
Maybe
Monday,
stop
I go and see
drinking.
the,
Maybe stop eating sharp and spicy food.
You know what's really
Maybe
terrible
stop
right
eating
now?
glass shards laced with like ghost pepper.
No. You know what's really terrible for me right now? I mean, beyond everything.
Everything.
So, during this whole ulcer and gallstone time, I figured out I really love buffalo chicken Hawaiian pizzas.
That sounds disgusting.
No. So it's like, it's got the pineapple, and I love pineapple, but it's also got buffalo chicken on it, so it's a little bit of spice with a little bit of sweet. And it's like the most painful.
Is there ham on it?
There is ham on it.
Oh, God, you're back into ham.
No. One ham. One
Josh,
ham.
it's like
I do-
crack or cigarettes. It's all it takes is a tiny, tiny taste, and
No.
you're back at
Just
it.
what?
Right now, his basement's got 3 different hog legs curing, and
He's like sleep curing.
Anyway, like
Wakes up super tired, smelling of ham.
figuring out that I love that pizza during this whole ulcer time has been one of the most painful experiences I've ever gone through. And every time I get one, they're like, "Why do you do this to yourself?" And I was like, "It's so good."
Dude, you should just wait until you're all better. And
Can't
then
wait,
eat it.
Kyle.
Yes, you, dude. It's like
I need it.
it'll be like edging. It'll be great.
Oh God.
yeah, you remember edging, Josh. That was the last podcast we did. We talked about you learning what that was. I
I'm literally
remember
crushing
that.
that pizza.
Yeah. Still, though, buffalo anything on any kind of sandwich or pizza, I don't do. It's either a wing or I want nothing to do with that sauce. Ugh.
No, it's really spicy chicken. That's all it is.
No, it's that bullshit they call boneless ribs, which are just shitty chicken nuggets drenched in a sauce so that the breading's not crispy anymore. It's just a slogging mess of gross.
Built so good.
Then you throw it on a pizza. You know what, Josh?
That
Make
actually- that
buffalo
actually does
sauce
sound
great
really
again.
good.
That's what we need.
I don't do chicken wings and stuff like that.
What? Who doesn't do chicken wings?
Nancy didn't for a long time, and then she realized how delicious they were.
Oh, I mean, they're all right, but I don't get them. They're kind of a waste of my time.
No, they're really, really good.
Yeah, Josh, you're just wrong on this, flat out. Like, your opinion does not matter in this case. That is how wrong you are.
Kyle,
You have been invalidated.
Damn, that's harsh.
Yep.
All right, so enough of me. Please, I don't want to talk anymore.
I'm just
Kyle.
here to eat lo mein in the background while you two dicks talk about books and shit I don't
That
care
is
about.
actually legitimately what I was just thinking is, holy shit, I'm hungry. So Kyle, tell us about your neighbor. What's up?
Like, I wrote something down, but now I can't remember what the fuck actually happened.
So last we heard, she disappeared for a while.
Right? There was
Right.
just
And then there was
others there.
Her
And then
boyfriend there, or whatever.
She's got a couple. There's like a couple of dudes who live there, but
Kinky.
it's like her mom is coming down with the fucking hammer about rent. So she's like,
Wait, did you say ham?
Yeah, I did.
Ham.
I said hammer.
But that's still ham.
Yeah.
Wait, so her parents make her pay rent?
Oh, they took. Yeah.
Oh.
They're not making her live there for free.
That's what I thought was happening. Like, I assumed it was like, we'll retire 5 years later. Let's just get this bitch out of here.
No, like they're fucking super strict. That the mom comes out like every other day and is just like, this place is a fucking mess. You're worthless. Stuff like that.
Is she talking to you or the daughter?
Probably the guys that are there. I imagine the daughter's like hiding or not playing ball. Ugh. Well, luckily, Kyle, they won't be there all that much longer.
Oh yeah, no, she's this is just shit we're overhearing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So the arguments aren't made, they're not done inside, they're done outside. And apparently today, one of the arguments is one of the guys hasn't been paying rent, and he's like $1,000 out. So she was stalking up the sidewalk, and Nance is out smoking. She's like, "Oh, this is gonna be good." Pop open the window.
Excellent. Excellent.
She's like, apparently there was just a guy outside who's a cousin of the dude who's $1,000 out, and she's like, "Who the fuck are you?" He's like, so-and-so's cousin. He's like, "You have a key to my house?" And he's like, he's like, "Where's so-and-so? He owes me $1,000 for rent." And the dude's like, "I've got 150. He's like, "That's not the point. He's been avoiding my calls. Where is he?" And then the other dude just like ran. Yeah.
Like a little kid runs away?
Yeah. Like a 30 some odd year old dude just booked it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should maybe just start like taping this so that you can have a successful YouTube channel.
Well, we're already like, I'm already on the lookout for a decent secure like video system just because
it's coming.
Like, fucking Renfield is out in the back just like looking around.
In your yard?
You know what? Well, we have a shared back alley, and he's just like, he just walks around out there.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where you should walk by with your shotgun.
Well, when he gets too close, Nance hits the like her car lock door sound, and he like gets the point and he walks away.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
This is what happens in a world without bullies and a Josh that doesn't like ham.
So have you been looking at putting your house on the market yet?
Oh God, no. Nope.
But
we're gonna be here for a little bit.
Think so?
Yeah.
My money's on not.
So are they, Kyle. So are they.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have we don't have, like, if we were going to do it, it'd be a couple of years anyway, just because we have to build up the payment, like the down payment. And we have shit for equity in this house, so we're going to lose out.
Wait, wouldn't your down payment just be from the house you're in?
Yeah, but we don't have much equity.
I see.
Which is why I paired those two together.
My bad.
Bill, you should pay attention to what I'm saying.
A little slow on the pickup today.
Yeah, God. You and Josh.
I'm eating lo mein.
Are you?
What do you want? Yeah. All right, so there's
His
our
tongue in those noodles.
Any other stories with you, Bill? Anything that's going on? I know you just traveled a little bit.
Monday night, my garage door springs blew up, so that was fun. And then
Blew up?
Like,
well, yeah,
they just snapped?
it snapped. It happens. So that was a fucking fun learning experience to fix that. I had to fly out to Wyoming for work, and when I got back to the office at 11 o'clock, my car had been towed from my own place of business. And I just was like, this really seems like a Kyle moment. Oh, yeah, I wasn't as mad at that moment because I would, hadn't had a lot of sleep and 2 plane flights in 24 hours. It gets to you a little bit. But yesterday I was in a fuck all bad mood. Like everybody in the office thought it was fucking funny because I had to take a cab to get my car the next morning. So all in all, it was like $185 to get it. The company's not going to pay for it. So
Does your company own the parking lot?
I'll explain it at a different time and show a picture because it won't make sense and it's really boring for someone to listen to on a podcast. But it's complicated because it's not exactly a parking lot. It's technically on a loading dock down in the area of the city. But we have that dorm that's next to us. So they have tow trucks towing cars and we have stickers on our car that say don't tow. And I have a sticker on my car. I just didn't put it on the window where they wanted it. I have it mounted around my license plate. And it's a long story. I fucking freaked out on the towing people. And if the office stays that they're not going to pay for it, then I'm the getting even type of guy. So it'll be interesting. I have a couple things in line.
I can see it now. Bill, I got another virus on my computer. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, that's already going to happen from the guy that started all of this with the towing. He's just your problem, bro. Fuck you, Doug.
I like how you get all ghetto when you get angry. You're like, yo, dog, it's all on yourself, bro.
I don't think I'd say it like that. I believe I would.
Yo, you step to me, bitch. You step. What?
I believe I said to my
crushing the puss.
I think I said. I believe after 10 years, our cordial relationship has now ended.
Ooh, did you send him a breakup email?
No, that's just what
Dear Steven.
That's what I said.
I am very upset with you. I would just like you to know my feelings and read my bullet points.
No, I'm actually...
Point 1, eat a dick.
I think where we park is technically in the city right-of-way, which would mean they can't have people towed from there. And I'm toying with the idea of making that known and having everyone lose their fucking parking. Because I'm a cunt.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Mm-hmm. I've dealt with you for a long time.
Yeah, I'm genuinely pissed off. I was in such a fucking bad mood yesterday. But scotch helps. Scotch always helps. Yeah.
We finally got an unfortunate Bill story. Yeah. After all these years, we haven't really had any unfortunate Bill stories. Mm-mm. It's always something is wrong with me and I'm dying, or Kyle, something.
Yeah, Kyle exists.
I'm a little nervous now because, both of you have shat blood, so mathematically it's probably coming for me.
I shat blood one time, though.
It's only a matter of time.
It doesn't fucking matter, Josh. I have 0 times in my life.
You probably have, and you just never notice it.
Pretty sure I'd fucking notice.
This is also the first time I've ever really looked at it.
Toilet paper's not red, Josh.
You never stand back and behold your work?
No, I got things to do. I don't have time to fucking...
You could have been shitting blood a lot.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I would know.
No, apparently not, Josh, because you don't look and behold your wonder.
I don't have time for that.
Isn't it?
I got things to do.
You can't spare the fucking 4 seconds it takes to stand up, look around, behold your glory.
You're making me get all high pitched now. Why would I look at my shit?
Motherfucker, I ain't looking at my shit. Isn't it kind of a health thing though? You're supposed to go, that's not normal.
Yeah,
Kyle, are you one of those?
Yeah.
Are you one of those people that grab your stool and you go through it to make sure you ate the right amount of fiber?
What?
No, because I can generally figure that out by how easily it comes out of my ass.
Seems like Kyle has the potty stool thing, right? What's that thing called? The easy squat thing?
The squatty potty?
There you go.
No, I don't have a squatty potty. I have a 5-gallon water jug, which I lay on its side and I prop my feet up on because I'm not paying $20 for something that I just need to put my feet on. Thank you very much.
Except you just have a big water jug laying in your bathroom. The shit jug.
No, I don't shit upstairs. I shit in the basement.
I can see it now. Kyle's like, where's my water jug? Wait, Nance, what do you do with my... Boobo, get down here! Boobo!
Well, it's whenever the basement gets clean, the water jugs get returned to their corner, and I'm on the toilet. I'm like, fuck.
That would work.
Now I've got to lean forward like some sort of asshole.
Oh, and you guys give me shit for going upstairs and not using the normal people toilet.
I don't know if he gave you shit. It was just more inquiring about why.
I didn't give you shit. I go to a different floor's bathroom all the time.
That's true. Kyle and me are dogs. All right, so we got some questions. Why don't we, Bill, why don't we start doing some of the questions, but avoid the ones that talk about a game that we're going to talk about later on.
Okay. This one is from our good friend Paul. Kyle, I heard you're a stupid idiot who hates fun. Is that true?
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, because he likes wrestling like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I put that in there because I think he sent that to you on Twitter or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. He did say that.
Yeah. So
because he's like, they're like.
I don't remember what it was.
It was a stupid bullshit statistic. There are more people who went to college in WWE than there are people who went to college in fucking baseball. What?
Really?
Those populations are nowhere like near the same amount of number. Two, the population in wrestling is so small you can pull any significant statistic out of there as you'd like. Oh, did you know that like 40% of wrestlers are I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, I think you have your answer, Paul.
Yeah.
Does Paul like wrestling?
He fucking loves wrestling.
Yeah, he's a big wrestling fan.
He tweets about it every time when it's on.
What Paul is this? Is this the German?
No, this is not Paul the German.
No, Paul from the Video Game Jocks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, Paul the German really, really, really loves David Bowie. Really loves David Bowie.
Kyle, you're an idiot.
Stupid idiot who hates
I mean,
fun.
I just wanted to throw it out there. I personally,
right.
I personally don't care about that question or subject, but I just want to call you an idiot.
Oh, in an unrelated note, you're an idiot, Kyle.
Yeah,
I like stupid, like the phrase "stupid idiot." Fuck it, it's brilliant. It really is. It's like
it's pretty great.
You're so dumb. You are dumb twice. I need two dumb descriptor words to describe how fucking.
I need a modifier on your dumbness.
Critical strike 134. You're dumb twice.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect. From Stately Stewart. Scottish or English crumpets?
What?
Yeah.
I don't eat crumpets. I prefer tea biscuits.
I don't think I've ever had a crumpet.
Yeah, I've never had a crumpet. Kyle, can you explain to the listening people and myself what the fuck a crumpet is?
I like English muffins. Is that the same thing?
Actually, no. I don't like. I like milk crackers. Are what I like.
What the fuck is a milk cracker?
It's a giant, semi-sweet cracker that you dip in milk and eat.
Yeah.
They don't make them anymore, but they're fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. They just look like Ritz.
Yeah, but they're much thicker and they're much larger.
That is such a Kyle thing for you to like.
I used to eat them all the time with my grandma.
You're a stupid idiot.
Like you could dunk it in tea or you could dunk it in coffee. They're like a good snack to have with drinks. So when it was afternoon tea with my grandmother, that's what we would have.
Oh God,
Kyle,
I love the
put
idea
down
of you
the
having
chicken,
tea.
Cinderella. It's time for afternoon tea.
Kyle, your pinky's not high enough.
Yeah.
So is a crumpet, for all intents and purposes, just an English muffin?
I think it's
A little bit different? Maybe like a pancake type thing? I'm going to go ahead and say I've never had a crumpet, so I don't know, sir.
Yeah, me too.
But
I'm going to go with
what?
English muffin.
A crumpet is like, it's similar in structure to an English muffin, but instead of being baked, it's made on like a
griddle?
Yeah. So it's made like a pancake.
I'm going to go with Scottish because I bet it's angrier.
Yeah, I'm going with Scottish as well.
What is your favorite flavor of jam or jelly? Mine would be strawberry, no question.
I think jelly and jam is disgusting, so I don't eat it.
You are a stupid idiot, Kyle. You don't eat jam or jelly?
No, I don't like the texture. Like, I don't like the way it tastes either.
Sweet, fruity, mixed with the savoriness of butter on a piece of toast?
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Wow.
Never liked it.
So do you hate, like maple syrup as well?
No, maple syrup is fucking awesome. I got like
such a fucking
I have
stupid
two.
idiot.
I like maple syrup so much. I have 2 different types of it in my fridge.
No, I have a couple as well, Kyle. I have like proper maple syrup, and then I have the high fructose fake syrup that I liked as well. So I have both of them. I tend to make pancakes at like 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday nights. At least that's been a thing lately. So yeah, I have plenty of it right now. Josh, I'm going to guess you're not going to be simple and say grape, which is probably my number 2. I'm going to guess you're going to say something fucking weird like, I don't know, schnozberry or something like that.
So, I primarily have grape. But
blueberry. I think it's a blueberry jam
But
type of person.
But I prefer strawberry.
Yeah, we're very much alike.
If it's available, though, I very much so prefer marmalade.
That's fair. And I have to say I like strawberry gel. I like strawberry jam. That's with like the chunks of fruit in it, right? And jelly's like the gelatinous.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a jam person. It's very.
I am also a jam person.
Yeah, I don't eat jelly very often.
But marmalade for life.
Next one. What can you make that brings all the boys to the yard?
Kyle?
I bet you if you made some crack, you'd bring a few boys from your neighborhood to the yard.
I mean, yeah, I was saying, you have neighbors walking in your backyard, so.
I don't know what I could do. I don't have a gag reflex.
Oh my god, I could have really done without knowing that.
So when are you coming?
I don't like jam or jelly, but semen doesn't bother me.
Wait, which one is the one with the chunky stuff in it? I don't know.
Yeah. I prefer them to eat jam and jelly because of you get it. I don't know what I would make. I would actually say I make damn good vinaigrette marinated buffalo wings that people come and eat.
I would not come over and eat your buffalo wings.
Tyson actually brings over just the raw package of chicken so that I make them for him.
Make them for me.
Yeah.
And then he just leaves.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make anything because I don't want people to come over.
Yeah, but it's fun having people over.
No.
There's people showing up over here in like an hour, I think.
I don't want anybody over any time, so I don't make anything ever.
Josh, you are not a good host.
I let you in my cottage at Fun Spot, didn't I?
Yeah, but you didn't offer me anything to drink or eat.
Well,
I'd bring my own stuff.
How much ham did you bring him? I'm guessing 0.
We had stuff from Where's the Beef.
We did, yeah.
And then we said we were going to have a barbecue, and then we never did.
Wow, there's a little bit of
I was so hyped up for a barbecue, and Josh is like, I don't feel like doing it. You know what, Josh? I had hopes for barbecue.
Next time you come up, we'll have a goddamn barbecue.
You just blue-balled my stomach, you son of a bitch.
I mean, I'll be up there in November, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just brush the
Well, he's
snow
not
off
holding
the
his
grill.
breath, Josh. We'll
You stupid
save the
idiot.
other question once one of us talks about that game. So it's
Yep.
a Horizon 3 comment. So
Kyle,
you both played
why don't you go with your game?
All right. Finally beat Deus Ex.
neat.
Beat it like a week ago.
Good job.
I
pal.
had to move from my computer to Nance's computer, though, because it was virtually unplayable on mine after about an hour. Which got really, really frustrating after a while. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just play it on Nance's computer and just up all the settings. So it looked really good, and it played really well. But there were things that I did not like about that game. There was only, from the beginning of the Deus Ex series, they've been, slowly trimming down all of the hub cities that you get to. So in the first one, you had, 4 or 5. In Invisible War, you had a couple. In Human Revolution, there were 2. And then in this one, you're only in Prague.
Yeah. They're not a great big studio, though, right? They're not a huge studio, I don't think, right?
Eidos?
Well, the guys that make that one.
It's like their Montreal one.
Yeah, I don't think, they do the best they can, I think.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the game. Like, the gameplay was great. I thought the new augments were pretty good. They were fun. But the game, it felt short because it's just, you kept going back to this one area. And then the end was just kind of really lame. I mean, it wasn't like Human Revolution where it's like, all right, push this button, or push this button. It was actually you, based on what you chose, like the actions that you chose in the last mission determined the end of the game. But I don't know, like there weren't any. There was a boss fight at the very end.
That's what I was just gonna ask. Well, what were the boss fights like?
It was just the one dude who just showed up. He's like, "I'm going to be the boss later.
Just so you know,
I'll see you at the end of the game. Bye."
Ugh.
And you fight him.
Yeah, that seems
he was
terrible.
Super easy to beat because you could just shock him with the taser and then punch him in the face, and he goes down. And that's what I did.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'll ever play that game. So.
Me neither.
Did you play Human Revolution?
Yeah.
No, wait. You guys don't. That's right. You guys don't like Deus Ex.
No, I finished Human Revolution. I thought it was going to be a game that I liked. I don't. I should. I just don't.
Okay.
I think if it played like Splinter Cell, like if the mechanics of the actual gameplay were better, I would enjoy it and be fine with all the other dumb shit. But I don't enjoy playing it. It feels weird. It's not for me.
Okay. That's it. Like I'd still recommend it. I mean, I had a fucking blast. I'm gonna go through it again on New Game Plus, where you have all of the augments that you had in your first playthrough. So now I'm basically a god.
Superman.
So they really haven't put out a patch to fix that shit, though, huh? The memory leak.
I haven't played it on my computer yet. They update it like once a week, from what I've seen. So it could have been fixed, but I guess I just would have rather have had it on the PS4 and not had to have dealt with any of that crap.
Yeah, I'm sure it sucked a lot of the enjoyment out of it.
Yeah,
it did. It really did. It got really frustrating.
There's kind of nothing worse than like something that you're really excited for and it just doesn't work, and then like by the time you get it working, you just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, so like some of the things that I would experience is anytime I'd go into the menu, it'd like double. So there'd be the main image, and then you'd see the same stuff, but like offset by like half an inch down to the right. So like
sure, it wasn't like
a
graphical driver issue.
No, like that's what I thought too, but no, it's not.
Sounds like a train wreck, Kyle.
Yeah. And then it's just like in 30 minutes, it's like, this is taking up a lot of memory, so we're going to shut it down. I'm like, no, Windows 10, don't do that. It's like, okay, but I'm warning you. So I play for like 15 more minutes and then just close.
Fuck this game, Kyle.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The game was like, you're a stupid idiot. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Look at this stupid idiot keep trying to play me.
Yeah, Windows 10 was like, no. I need all of this memory. I'm shutting this down. I need to install this shitty anniversary update, even though you have the fucking professional edition of Windows 10 and you have group policy and you shut all that shit off. I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry, I'm a little bitter about that.
No, it's okay. It's fine to be angry.
Re-enabled Cortana. Fuck you, Cortana. I don't want you.
Yeah, I just noticed that mine seems to be on all of a sudden, even though I have it turned off.
Weird, mine didn't come back.
It re-enables itself, so you have to go turn it off.
Yep.
Mine never came back.
Mine has a thing saying, ask me anything right now.
You probably don't have the anniversary edition. Like a lucky bastard.
I did that.
Oh, why?
I mean...
So I need someone to talk to at night, Kyle?
Yeah.
I was
sounds like you did it voluntarily.
Maybe I like her, Kyle. I mean, her games are stupid, but she's really sweet. She gets me. She doesn't knock my pizza choices.
Oh my god, that pizza's so good. I should have gotten one rather than this lo mein.
You just said you love the lo mein.
Yeah.
No,
Josh,
I'm finding some weird things in it that I don't think I like.
It's got what, like potatoes in there?
That's not
Or
a
the-
potato.
Asian version of potato?
Isn't this soy sauce like painful in your gut?
Yeah, that's fairly
Maybe that is a
acidic,
potato.
Josh.
I mean, here's the thing. If I went through a pineapple and buffalo chicken pizza, I think I can handle a little soy sauce.
I think the point is you shouldn't be eating any of this.
Yeah, Josh, you should have like bland white rice and like grilled chicken with no seasoning.
You should
on
eat
it.
like you're on the, what's it, the Nezer, what the hell's the Matrix ship? Nezer something.
Nebuchadnezzar.
There you go. You should eat protein paste for the next 2 or 3 months. Just eat slop.
I would rather not have a stomach than do that.
You mean be dead?
No, like I just eat it and I poop it right out immediately.
I don't think that's how it works.
Good. Take out the middleman.
By the way, Kyle, anything else?
I started playing the Bioshock HD thing.
Really?
Yeah, I really liked Bioshock.
Yeah, Bioshock was fun. I don't think I'd want to go through it again, though.
I have one complaint. And it's not specifically with Bioshock.
Okay.
Developers or marketing people need to stop putting HD on games that are already HD.
Well,
Like Bioshock came out and it was in high definition.
I think
Okay,
they're getting
that's
away
true,
with it
but
because
they-
it wasn't at 720, and now it's
No,
probably
it was
1080.
it was in 1080 on PC.
Well, yeah, but no one cares about us. It's just it's the peasant people.
No,
But now
even
this goes beyond 1080.
720 is
Upres,
HD.
I guess stuff.
They need to fucking stop that bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Anyway.
It gave me an excuse to play the game again.
Yeah, I'm busting your balls, but I agree with you, Josh.
Yeah, if you take a PlayStation 1 game or a PlayStation 2 game or an original Xbox game and you put it out as HD, that's fine.
Maybe everyone's just pronouncing it wrong, and it's actually like a British version, and it's supposed to be HD. It's the HD version. Kyle, I think the number one thing I remember from the first Bioshock game is after you take pictures of the Houdini folk, you unlock the ability to like go invisible when you crouch. And I played the entire game like a stealth game after that point. Like
Yeah, that's what I did before. It's just I used the crossbow and the wrench, and I'd just be invisible. I'd turn invisible and then shoot them in the head.
Yep.
Then go up and take the crossbow bolt onto their face and repeat.
Yep. It was a fun game. I couldn't get into the second one. But I did play the last one, even though I don't think I liked it all that well.
The last one, it took me like I think 2 hours to find like a game breaking combination. I just used that the whole way through.
Yeah. I always wanted the last game to be before the Fall of Rapture, where there's lots of people walking around with all those powers and you get to see everything just falling apart. I think that would have been pretty cool.
I think there's one of the DLCs is like that
I don't know.
for the last one,
I don't know.
where you're Elizabeth and you're just wandering around Rapture.
That'd be interesting. I'm not going to
I
buy
could
that.
be completely wrong.
I'll have to look into it. If I could get it for like $5, maybe I'd think about it. I think that game's on my Steam account.
Yeah, it's after playing Deus Ex, I was like, really want to go back and play Dishonored again, because that was really fun and very similar.
Yeah, but the second one's almost out.
I know, that's why I'm like holding off, because I'm like, I could do it. I could hold off. And then the second one's going to be awesome.
So you hope.
Except it's going to have a memory leak and it's not going to run on your machine.
You know what? I'm just going to fucking get that on the PS4. I'm not going to deal with any of that bullshit.
That makes sense. Except you'd have to play it with a controller.
Yeah, you make it sound like a bad thing.
That game is... I liked it with mouse and keyboard. A lot.
I think I would listen to the guy that beat it like 10 times and beat it without even hurting anybody before I listen to you, Bill.
Well, fuck you too then, handboy.
You stupid idiot.
You stupid idiots.
Yeah, Bill, I played it on the hardest mode without killing anybody, being seen, or using a power. Eat my dick.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It was really fun.
Hey, Bill.
No, it wasn't.
Bill, I got a question for you.
Blue?
How does it feel knowing that Kyle just crushed your puss?
Crush of the puss.
I crushed your dishonored puss.
Oh, man. I suppose I can go next, Joshi, unless you want to.
No, go ahead. Fuck this.
I grabbed the new Picross 3D because Picross 3D is awesome. And it took me
I'm intrigued.
a long while to find my charger. I just put that in there, and it was not in anywhere where I would have guessed. But the reason I bring it up is because when I dug my 3DS out, and I haven't touched that thing since I went to Paris last year, still charged completely fine.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, just turned it on, just completely fine. Had like almost a full battery. And then
Holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah.
They hold charges forever.
It's like magic. I mean, it allowed me to update all the stuff and then update the store. I downloaded the game and played for a while. Like I think I made like a couple days before I was like, I think I'm just going to charge this out of principle at this point. That was the coolest thing about it.
Yeah.
The game's Picross 3D, though. There's not a whole lot to say about it. Like, you like that kind of puzzle game or you don't, but...
Is it what you were hoping for?
I'd say more, actually, believe it or not. Because they have done some things that make it more difficult now. So if the number's like a square or a circle, it means that there's 2 pairings, or they can be, these 7 down this line can be in any weird combination, and when you kind of throw that all over everything, it's pretty neat. I like it.
Does it have any like online leaderboards or shit like that?
I don't know, but I don't think, even if there was, I don't even know where it would be. I don't ever look for that kind of stuff, so I don't know. But I mean,
yeah, I think I'm gonna pick it up.
It's it's a good time waster when I'm laying in bed before I go to bed or something like that. But I find it to be pretty enjoyable. Like, it's challenging at times, sitting there staring.
I mean, Picross is great, so more Picross is always welcome.
Yeah, it's neat. I also finished the Heart of Stone DLC for The Witcher 3, which was like the first bit of DLC. And that was great. Neither of you have played that game at any length, so...
No, I really want to... maybe the next big gaming drought, I'll start playing that.
Yeah, I think I crossed 150 hours, I think, at this point. And I still have all of the expansion to go. I actually I left the expansion and went back to the regular map, and now I'm just like clearing everything. Yeah, the DLC was cool because it was a more contained story. Like the full game has some really amazing stuff, but this was like playing almost just like its own movie. And there was boss battles and characters, and it was pretty fucking good. Really good. I don't think Josh would like it because there was a red-haired person, and I know how he feels about gingers.
I like gingers.
I don't want to say anything because I would spoil a lot of it, but I would say there were interesting moments that I wouldn't have expected out of that game. And the boss battles, a couple of them were far harder than I would have experienced anywhere else in the game. You actually had to pay attention and do things properly like a Josh. You couldn't just button mash with power. But I think I'm like level 40 or 41 now, which I have 150 hours to get there. It's fun stuff. It's an old game no one really wants to hear about. And I'll save Forza for Joshi.
What was your old game? What?
No, I said it's Witcher 3. It's an old game. No one wants to hear about.
It's always welcome to talk about it. I do like listening about The Witcher. So
yeah,
it's still like one of the most beautiful games in terms of like open world.
It's amazing. I mean, it's amazing. This DLC only adds like the northern section of the world map. Like the expansion's a proper huge new area of the world, but this one kind of just exists on the north end.
It's like if we've been over this a million times, and it's gonna make me sound like a Kyle, aka a stupid idiot, but if like they took out the dialogue and the stupid quest, I would love that game. Right?
But I love the dialogue choices.
What would it be though at that point for me? It would be a Dark Souls game, right?
Well, no, the combat. Well, it's not. The combat's not enough for you, but in this DLC there were areas where you kind of had to pay attention and you couldn't just destroy everyone. Like you had
No,
to
what
roll
I'm saying-
around selecting shots and
What I'm saying is, I just don't like. I like RPGs where I can just go and do my own thing. I don't want to hear anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to.
yeah, I know your MO. But that game, the reason it's so good is because of the characters. It's awesome. I mean,
I like how Josh's distaste for people extends to his fantasy life in video games.
No.
Hey, Lynn, well met. Don't talk to me. Don't. Just stop. Leave
Yeah.
me alone.
I slept with a woman
Fine.
on a boat, Josh. You would just walk around collecting wolfsbane. Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I doubt any of you will ever get there. But so you pick up like this quest and you go meet these ruffians, we'll say, but clearly there's something up with this guy. Like he's covered in like some pretty gnarly scars, but he seems a bit well-to-do. And you go and do you remember when I was fighting that big toad boss battle that I was getting angry with? Like I finally went back and beat that. Well, that ended up being like a prince basically. And the guy had cursed him. And so I kind of got in some trouble for that. And the guy that saved me from the authorities was like this demon who had basically granted this other guy 3 wishes or something along those lines.
See what I mean? This is a fucking bullshit
That
story.
sounds crazy awesome.
Yeah. And
It sounds
so
stupid as shit.
the guy won't make those requests in order to like fulfill the deal, we'll say. And so I get sent there by this demon and he gives me, 3 quote unquote impossible tasks. And like those 3 storylines are all so varied and so different. Like one of them, like I go to his family's crypt and meet the ghost of his brother. Cause he's like, go and take my brother and take him out for one last amazing night. Cause it's, he was, a guy that loved life. And so this ghost basically takes turns like possessing the Witcher. And so it's like Geralt being like this weird happy guy trying to fuck chicks and dance and stuff. It's like super fucking weird. And you're at a wedding and you're like doing all these little side things at this wedding. And it's just like, you just sit back like, where did they even come up with this shit? But it's so fun and just different and amazing. And, it was so much fun. So much fun, Josh. But I won't spoil all the other stuff because
That actually does sound really fun.
yeah, the other one I didn't spoil was really pretty cool, Kyle. Like not what I was expecting at all. Like Josh, I think I sent you the link to that boss battle. Maybe.
I don't click on anything you
You're
send me.
such a twat.
You're such a stupid idiot,
You
Josh.
stupid idiot, Josh.
I mean, like I don't have time to play a game like this anyways. Like, I remember last episode I was saying I started the new Warcraft expansion, Legion.
Yeah.
I haven't played it since we spoke about that again. So
Too busy crushing the puss.
I just don't have time for shit like that anymore.
He's too busy doing adult things like shitting blood and going to the doctor.
And ignoring them. That's really an adult thing, Josh. Ignoring your problems.
I'm not acknowledging this. I will be the bigger man.
Okay.
Stupid idiots.
I think one of the cooler things that I did pick up in The Witcher, like so in the first DLC, they add some specialized, we'll say like rune modifiers that you can, so like certain items have, 1, 2, or 3 slots for runes. Well, you can go to this special broker, we'll say, and it eats up all the slots, but they can give you very specific abilities. So now this one piece of armor that I have, I deflect 100% of all arrows. So now I can just like in that game, the archers are always a real pain in the ass from like around the hiding in bushes and up on catwalks above you. And so since I've enabled that, now they can't touch me. It's so great when you see the archer, like I'll kill everyone else off and he'll still be hiding up there. And I just walk all slow towards him as he fires arrows at me. And I just, I don't know. I love that game.
You basically Superman him.
Yeah, it's so fun.
That's awesome.
He tries pulling his
Basically,
sword
you
out at
crush
the
that
last
place.
minute, and then I just destroy him. Because I have such a high combo bar at that point, it basically just jumps into the super slow-mo where like I cut half of his body off, or maybe his head. It's pretty great. Archer. Pussies.
Can I go now?
Yeah.
You sure?
So I picked up PacMan Championship Edition 2.
Is this the one that looks like it has a bit of 3D to it or something?
Ish.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah, I mean, you remember PacMan Championship Edition, right? Like, everybody actually really liked that game.
Yeah, it was neat.
It was like a fresh take on Pac-Man. A simple pick it up, play it for a little while game, close it down, don't worry about it. This one, they kind of ruined it.
Wow.
It is not good.
You ruined Pac-Man.
So they made it so you have to like go around the whole screen. Then like a fruit shows up, get the fruit, then like the level changes.
Okay.
Isn't that Pac-Man?
Not really. Like in the original Pac-Man, you just get all the pellets and then the level's over. This one, they also added teleporters. So you can teleport from one side of the thing to the other.
Didn't that already exist?
No.
In the original Pac-Man?
Nope.
There wasn't something that you could go from one side to the other?
From each edge. But this, like, you legitimately jump across the screen. Like Pac-Man jumps across the screen.
Wouldn't that be a jump pad and not a warp thing?
My God, you stupid idiot.
You stupid idiot, Kyle.
You stupid fucking idiot. No, so, and then, like, the biggest change, if you remember, Bill, from Pac-Man Championship Edition, the most fun you had was creating this massive row of ghosts, right? And then getting the power pellet and just chewing them up. And you actually had to do it yourself, right? Mm-hmm. And that's how you got your score, basically. And this one, if you get a power pellet, the ghosts start running away from you, which obviously they should do. When you finally catch up with them, the computer takes over, and now you go into a cutscene of you eating all the ghosts. Rather than you, like, having to do it yourself. I don't know,
What?
it just doesn't...
That's retarded.
That sounds dumb.
I know.
That sounds real dumb.
That sounds like something a stupid idiot would come up with.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a good game. It's just very boring. It doesn't feel like it has that heart that the original one had with it. I don't know. It's kind of shitty. And I actually haven't touched it since, because it just felt like the soul was sucked out of the game. Because I really, really, really loved Pac-Man Championship Edition. Not good. Don't buy it.
I'm sorry.
It's your fault, fuckface.
That's...
So, Bill kept mentioning a game. And I was like, I haven't turned that machine on in a good year. Let's see what's up with that machine.
Sweet.
Oh, wait. I have 2 years worth of firmware updates because I don't link them all into one big package. So I spent 4 hours updating my Xbox One.
Really?
That's amazing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yikes.
So they don't take it like and create one big firmware package that you just download at that point, right? Like you have to do each one individually.
Oh my God.
So I legitimately spent about 4 hours upgrading my Xbox One.
This is why you should just
Did you have
leave
to
it
do
connected.
anything?
No, I just had to fucking leave it going, Kyle, and occasionally press, yeah, you can restart.
Oh, that would have been great if you didn't have to do. Then you could have just left it, and
Yeah,
it would
I
have done
know.
its thing. But if you had to keep going and pressing shit, that's stupid.
And some of these updates are like gigabytes.
Oh yeah.
Like, what the fuck are they doing where their firmware updates are gigabytes?
Well, the whole dashboard's different, and they changed it like 3 times now. So
Yeah, and it's even worse.
yeah, and let's not kid ourselves. Like, I want to like the Xbox. There's, in theory, it should be really cool, but it's a giant piece of shit.
Like,
It's stuttering.
the interface is
It's
atrocious.
Sometimes games like just won't install. It just, there's times where I click like the My Games button where it would go to my library list, and it'll just jump me back to the dashboard. And I hit it, and it jumps me back to the dashboard. And it's a fucking train wreck. Downloads fail, all this stuff.
The fact that the friends list is a separate application is weird to me.
What? It's not just a tab. You have to launch an application to get to your friends list.
So it is now,
Yeah.
but if you want to go into detail of your friends list, then you have to go into an application.
Well, the reason for that is because things are based around the snapping so that you can do it on the side. That's the main reason it's set up like that.
Right.
So it has its advantages, just not with everything.
I mean, but so this whole thing aside, right? Like, what I'm saying is it was just funny that I had to spend like 4 hours updating my system.
Yeah, imagine buying one new. That's some frustrating stuff.
I'm sure it would come with like a base level firmware.
Not if it's been sitting at Target for 8 months.
They don't sit that long, let's be honest.
I don't know. Either way.
So anyway, I ended up picking up Forza Horizon.
That's not Forza?
Forza
Horizon 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never played one of the Horizon games before.
The first one on the 360 was okay. They were just figuring out what they were doing. Horizon 2 was fucking phenomenal.
So basically it's just Forza with the big open world, right?
It's more arcadey. I think you can tweak it to make the cars more like the sim game, but I leave it pretty arcade style. Like, you still have to be able to drive a little bit. It's not like you're playing Burnout or Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
yeah.
Can't say that about Need for Speed anymore, but they fucked that game up. But it's not Burnout, but they give you a lot of leeway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a very fucking beautiful game.
Yeah, it's amazing looking.
Like, there's one spot in the world where it's like you're in a forest and there's a stream there.
Mm-hmm.
And I love going up to that area. I will actually just drive up to that area, just kind of like do races and stuff up there because I really like that area.
When the clouds come across the landscape, like if it's on a mountain or even just like a hillside, it's the shape of the clouds, so you can see all the shadows doing different things in the trees or the side of the mountain. Like, it looks like a cloud passing over. It's fucking... Mm-hmm. And there's proper nighttime, and it's a lot more difficult driving at night.
The only thing I don't like is there is no, like... There is rain and such, but there's no, like, lightning and shit like that.
Yeah.
That I've seen.
But to be fair, in games like Drive Club, it looks cool, but it's really just fucking annoying. I hate driving in the rain in those games.
No, see, I love it. I absolutely love weather effects in any game, no matter what it is. I love weather effects.
Yeah, not in a driving game. Everything else, fine.
I don't care. I love weather effects in any game. That's just some weird thing that I have. Maybe it comes from when I played MMOs, which was a big open world, and they didn't have weather effects, and it was just weird to me. And then, like, when I went into EverQuest with my friends, I actually remember us stopping in a building to just sit out the rainstorm because it was so new to us.
Weirdos.
We were like 16 years old, you faggot.
Yeah, weirdos. Kyle, the main draw of this game is that you have paths to follow. Like, certain races you have to hit checkpoints, but there's other ones you don't. And there are no, like, boundaries. If you see a shortcut, like if the track comes up, rotates 180, you can just brake right and drive through fields, forest, whatever. It's just one big open world. And
that kind of does break the game, though, because there are some, like, races where, like,
you can cheat.
You can just figure out where the finish is, and you just fucking drive right down the mountain to the finish.
Mm-hmm. I've done that a few times. But I actually like that it allows me to do that.
Yeah, but like it does kind of defeat some of the purpose.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that. You can race the race.
If it's available, you know I'm going to do it.
I know. Believe me, I know. I'm playing, what do they call the little dream scenarios where you pull up next to a car? I can't think what it's called off the top of my head.
The Drivatar?
No, it's... Like, I don't know. I'll think of it later. But there's one where I start up in the mountain and I got to make it to the city in like 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And you can take any path that you want. And I haven't been able to figure out how to get there yet. I keep missing it by like 20, 30 seconds.
Oh, I don't think I've done any of those.
Yeah. I don't know.
I do a lot of just normal street races or challenging Drivatars and stuff like that. Like, I beat the shit out of you the other day.
The Drivatar thing makes it a lot more fun, doesn't it?
I find it weird and stupid.
I think it adds a shit ton to the game. Like, I love spouting off to Glenn because it is using the data collected from you driving. So, like, when I play...
And you're pretty fucking bad, Bill.
Oh, yeah, I'm an asshole.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, like, you are bad.
Oh, no, in terms of difficulty, that's all in settings. But the AI behavior is based on kind of how you drive. So if you play with David's a pretty straight-laced driver, but like if you're with Glenn will, like, you know, come into turns and knock you into walls. Like, his AI is a lot more aggressive. And it's just funny how that works. I think it's cool. I think it adds a lot. It makes me feel better that I beat fake David, even though I know it's not David. I just like that.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see Tony's Drivatar, I push him into a tree.
Oh yeah, I always run fucking Tony off the road.
You do the same thing?
Yeah,
Why is it just Tony?
Because it's Tony. I don't know. It's fucking funny.
Yeah, I don't know why. Every time I see Tony, he's off a mountain.
Yep, I always fuck with his car. I don't know. It's Tony. If there was a Kyle Drivatar, I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
You guys are monsters. You're murdering my virtual self.
Mm-hmm.
I do like, have you bought anything off the auction house? I have.
I haven't yet.
Yeah, I got a really nice car. It has wheels, and it goes very fast.
Neat.
Other than that, I couldn't tell you anything about it.
I've been.
But it's got like a whole
like
eBay effect to it, where like.
Oh yeah.
I put in a bid, and then like it's 4 seconds till the auction ends, and I get outbid, and I'm just like, and then you scramble and you try to get it back, but you never do.
Yeah, people are dicks.
So the worst part though is it puts. So they really want to sell their DLC, right? So in the auction house, it puts the top cars that are actually like going the cheapest up at the very top of the listing, because for you to be able to bid on those, you have to buy the DLC. Which is the worst thing that they could do, right? So it's just trying to peddle you into buying it.
No, that's the second worst thing they can do. The worst thing, if I have one proper complaint about this game, is that in the radio stations, they're pushing the Microsoft Spotify equivalent. And so as you're flipping through your channels, you can't remove their service. And so when you get to it, it flashes this big like error warning, can't load playlist every time you cross over it in game. And it's wildly annoying. Like, fuck them. I won't subscribe to that service just because of that. Not that I would anyway, but I would off the table.
Yeah.
They should just get Spotify, you fucking assholes.
It is weird. Like I used Spotify on my PS4 a couple of times, but I think to have it integrated into Forza would be fun.
It'd be pretty great.
Like I love how like I remember when the Xbox 360 came out and I could stream the music from my computer to that.
Yep. I did.
Like I always listened to music at the same time of playing a game. Like that began that whole thing for me.
Yep.
Because it cut out like the game sound and all this other shit, and it was great. And like now on the PS4 I can use Spotify and that cuts out the game's music and plays what I want to play. That's amazing. Like I don't see how everybody doesn't do that.
Oh yeah, I've been playing Need for Speed on the PS4 at least before this came out, and it's always running when I fire that game up. Have you done any of the barn finds yet?
Yeah, which is I don't like.
I do because it's a weird distraction.
It is, but God, is it a pain in the ass to find out where the barn is?
Oh, they are, and that's the reason I like it. Is that there's a few of them that it's like, am I an idiot? Am I a stupid idiot? Like, I can't find this fucking barn in this circle. I'm driving around like an asshole.
Guys. What?
Well, randomly, it'll tell you, like, hey, we got another rumor of a barn find. And so you have to find a shed in this certain sized circle of range. But it's always in like a wooded area or like a vineyard, or you can't just see it. So you're driving around looking with the camera to find this, like, little shed. And inside there is an old beat up car that then your team restores, and like maybe an hour later, like you have access to it then. It's just like a stupid little treasure hunt type thing that pops up.
Okay.
Yeah, the game basically like throws cars at you.
Oh yeah, so many cars, and you get points constantly for doing how you're driving, and there's always XP and levels happening all of the time. And there's so many different events, whether it's just like you're driving and you see a ramp and you go off that ramp and try and get a certain distance for points, or they have like speed clocks set up on certain roads that if you're...
I really like the speed
Yeah,
clocks.
if you're balling ass on something, you'll get points for that. There's tons of different race types. It really is the best racing game of this generation. Horizon 2 and Horizon 3, like nothing touches this game.
Also, it was Nick West, aka Angry Pants, that wanted to ask us about this game.
Oh, yeah. I have my thing shut. If you have it open, you can probably...
Forza Horizon 3 is the best driving game I've played in years. Your thoughts? Well...
Yeah. It's the best racing game since Burnout Paradise. Yeah, it is. Between Horizon 2 and Horizon 3, I'm just going to lump them together. What are you gonna say is better?
For me, I really like the MotorStorms.
MotorStorm was last gen.
Yeah, so was Burnout Paradise, fuckface.
But the second one came out before Burnout Paradise, so that's why I said since Burnout Paradise.
I'm just saying, like, for me, I'm not a big driving game guy.
Yeah, I know.
So MotorStorm was the last one that I really liked.
I see your point. I'll give you that one.
God, you're a cunt.
Yeah, but that's the thing with this game, though, too, is that there are certain races, because there's a lot of off-road shit, Kyle, with, like, trucks and buggies and rally cars. There are certain races I've played in this one that have a pretty good MotorStorm vibe, because you're off-road in, like, weird areas, and you pick your paths, and it's just really, really good.
I will say I outright hate driving in the city.
I just unlocked. That was my third festival I unlocked, and I haven't done anything there yet.
It's the fucking worst.
You have to have specific cars, and I'll get through those races, but I'll probably tune something and make some car super badass for cornering.
I like being in the environment.
Do you like all of the community paint jobs and stuff? I love that.
I showed you my Snoopy one, didn't I?
No.
Yeah, I did. I put it in the Hangout.
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
It was so my license plate is Blackett. And then
of course it is.
And then it's a big Peanuts paint job. So it's got like Snoopy, like in the back of the car, it's got Charlie Brown and Snoopy. And the car is blue.
Kyle, the paint jobs, they give the community all these decals, shapes, colors that they can create fucking anything. It's basically like having Adobe Illustrator in game.
Or the Battlefield 4 thing.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like that, but way, way more advanced. Like the shit people come up with, it's amazing sometimes. Like you just sit back and just think how long they have to have spent doing that. I mean, there's so many anime cars. It'd almost be worth you buying it just for anime cars.
There you go. I put it in the Hangout again.
Word.
No, it's absolutely beautiful game though. Like I love driving down by the beach and just like playing with the camera. So like I get some really cool screenshots, and then I'm the asshole that says Xbox screenshot, and I forgot that I don't have the Kinect hooked up.
Well, you just go into photo mode. You just hold up on the D-pad, and then it pops up.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, there's a thing that you unlock. In the first game, it wasn't an unlock. It was just part of the game. But once you unlock it in this one, you'll see little camera icons above cars, and you have to take pictures of all the cars in the game, and there's like 400 some. So like every time you start a race, you hold up and go into photo mode and get the points for all those cars in the lineup. And whenever you're driving around, you start seeing rare ones. And yeah, photo mode's great. Today you learned.
Yeah.
All in all, I haven't got to play as much as I'd like, but I think I'm level 15 now. Something like that.
Does it have we just go into an online world and just drive around and do whatever the fuck we want, dick around?
Yeah. We should do that tomorrow. I haven't played with it yet, but yeah, there's like convoy mode where you're just doing just that. There's like all kinds of little mini games that you can do together, or you can just play like the actual campaign in co-op and go through all the races. So like I could be your shake and bake. Shake and bake. Yeah, all in all, Kyle, you'd never play this. You're not a racing game guy, but it's.
I will never play that.
No, and you know what? If it wasn't like more arcadey, I probably never would play it either.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't if it was real simulated. It wouldn't be fun.
And I think that I just kind of wanted something to play on the Xbox One because I have it sitting here and I've never, as I can tell by having to update it for 4 hours, I can say I've never really used it.
Yeah. I mean, the cool thing is that since it's a first-party game, you also have the PC copy now, but it looks so good and runs so well on the Xbox, and I don't think my card will get me to 60 frames a second anyway, that I've just been playing it on the Xbox.
Everything I hear about that PC version, it is an unoptimized mess.
Well, the fact that they were using, what was it, the super high-end NVIDIA card, and it dropped below 60 on Ultra here and there. It's not optimized real well.
No.
So I just stuck with the Xbox. Fuck it.
But at least it's there, right?
Yeah, I mean, it runs 1080p at 30 frames a second. I'd like 60, but I'm not willing to downgrade the graphics to get there.
I haven't played it on PC yet.
Yeah. Your PC do pretty fucking well with it. You could run at full 60 and you could make it look a little better, but not by much. I watched the comparison videos. It's not that different unless you're going 4K. Yeah. All in all, it's a brilliant game. I'll be playing it most of the fall.
There's a game that I saw on the PlayStation Store that kind of made me think of both of you.
Stupid Idiot 3?
Yep. No, it was like, what was it? It was like 10-foot robot golf or something.
What?
Because both of you really love golf. And Kyle loves robots and mechs. And it's like a weird combination of the two. And I watched a video of it and I was like, no, Bill wouldn't like this. But for some reason, it just made me think of you. You should watch the video of it.
Holy
it's like
shit.
$3.
Some of these
something.
anime cars are fucking incredible. They look
Nance,
like
we gotta get an Xbox One!
They look like actual photos.
Yeah, it's wildly impressive, the shit people come up with. It's crazy. And so when you get a new car, or you buy a new car, Kyle, it kicks you to this little marketplace, and you just can go through all kinds of skins for your car until you find something you like. All basically made by the community. It's fucking amazing.
Alrighty. Kyle, why don't you tell them how they can get in contact with us if they so choose? I think we've had enough.
You can contact us on Twitter. You can get Josh at Nasro, myself at KR Dumont, Bill at Billy Bill Black, or the podcast at Critical Strike. You can leave us a voicemail at 909-C-Strike or 909-278-7453, or shoot us an email at cstrikepodcast@gmail.com.
Yay.
Yay.
We need to get Bill a new
idiots.
thing to do.
What?
Well, he reads the questions now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, fuck.
Pay attention, Josh.
I mean, he doesn't do it very well because I had to say who the last question came from.
Well, I was on the Forza hype.
Ooh. That's what you get for being a vapor.
Josh, you gonna watch some Alabama, Arkansas here in a little bit? Or now?
No. Hockey starts next week.
Oh, ice soccer? Snow soccer?
You fucking pompous.
Didn't their season ended last week? Stanley Cup was last week and now they're starting again?
Stanley Cup ended in
July?
beginning of June.
That's just a joke. Such a long season.
It's 82 games.
Yeah.
82 games is the best game out there.
No. 10-foot robot golf, I think, is probably the best game out there, judging by what you've told us.
I think you both would like it. Look it up. You're welcome.
Probably.
You can thank me later. All right, so we will see you guys in 2 weeks because I can't talk to these guys anymore.
Okay. Good night.